EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from picturesque Quail Hollow, live second-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. The leader is JT Poston. He's at 9 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, hoping to make a move here, 6 shots off the pace. Let's get out to the action just after the turn as we begin the inward 9 at the par 5 10th. And that will almost certainly necessitate a layup as that is into the bunker off the tee. Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -3. The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The 2 bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Early part of this second 9 and a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. Nope. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. We arrive here at the 456-yard 12th. Another beautiful par 4 here at Quail Hollow. There are plenty. No real trouble to speak of. If you find the fairway off the tee, you'll have a good angle at this green. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Boy, this is a challenging second shot here to the par 4 12.
It's almost like two greens, Rich. That ridge that goes through the middle about the halfway point, 18 to 20 yards. Anything over that will kick on, and anything short of that runs back to the front. Nice approach shot, and another good thing about that, left it below the hole.
12 feet still to go. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 3, 13th hole, 208 yards, and this begins a series of holes that will test even our best players.
And the fast green on top of it. You know, Quail Hollow, Rich, as we know, is some of the quickest greens on the PGA Tour. Anything above the hole on this green is going to be very, very fast. Also, the right side of this green, if you look carefully, if you try and hit your iron shot at the right side, has a tendency to kick further right, and more than often, it actually rolls off the green.
This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Now the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. And now it's on to the 14th, another drivable par 4. This one measuring under 350 yards. Water all along the left side of the fairway, and a long, slender green awaits. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. Sets up a simple little chip and a birdie.
Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And he'll move to 4 under. This is a cool hole right there. It is the last par 5 on the golf course. Just stunning. 577-yard 15th. It doglegs to the left. And you can see the second shot is over the water. This one will test your game and your nerve. And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
2 solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Now to the 16th hole. It is a better than 500-yard par 4, and it begins what they call the Green Mile. It is as tough a finishing stretch as you will find anywhere in golf.
And it's also beautiful to the eye when you stand on that 16th tee. It does play downhill nearly 10 yards, so that bunker on the right side is 320. Take away the 10, so it's about 310 to carry. If you can take that line, you will choose so much off this hole. And then the second shot also is a little down breeze, and it has like an infinity edge. You can't see the back of this green. What a great way to start the Green Mile.
This is an approach shot that will really test a player. Second to the 16th.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. As if 16 wasn't hard enough, now you take a look at this 190-yard par 3 17th, almost entirely over water to that green. Take a deep breath, refocus, and hit a shot.
That one was running so hot.
Now a second to this par 3. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Our day at beautiful Quail Hollow ends with a 494-yard par 4 18. Downhill tee shot is framed with a nasty bunker on the right and the stream on the left side. The uphill second shot can still land at the stream on the left, so delicacy is required. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't hash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
$17-foot putt here.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, live third-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer just looking to post a low number here on this Saturday. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at 2 under. Now to the second hole, the par 4. And Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one doglegs to the left, and those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. So no use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill. Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And this might require just a little extra pace, but it's dead straight.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, from the tee, you can see plainly what you need to do, or in this case, not do. You don't want to hit it in that fairway bunker in the landing zone here at this 483-yard hole. It is the par 4 third. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Getting set now for the second shot here at the third. Break it down for us, Frank.
There's 3 ridges in this green, Rich, so you've got to be aware on where exactly the flag is.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
That is well judged, straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he gets it to 1 under for his round, 3 under for the week. Here now at our first par 3 at Quail Hollow, the 167-yard fourth. Cover the 3 bunkers guarding the front. Hold that green. You'll be putting for birdie.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay right where he is. Back to another par 4, the 5th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
It's a dogleg right that goes back up the hill, Rich. It should have been a wide fairway, but what Fazio did that was, I think, very, very clever. He put 1 bunker on the left side, as you can see, that is about 330 yards to get past it. And those 2 bunkers on the right. So what was a wide fairway has all of a sudden shrunk down to the position exactly where you want to hit it.
And that's going to wind up in a great spot, left center of the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
Looking at 153 to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Nope, that's going to slide by on the high side. Just a little too much break there. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. Strap in, folks, because we have arrived at a par 3 that is all you can handle. 249 yards, 6th, better than 230 yards to the front of the green with bunkers front and back. Good luck. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. A lot of big greens here at Quail Hollow. This a long one for birdie. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 6th, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. Well, we've seen people still reach the green in 2 from here, but it's going to be a tough task as that tee shot offline and in the bunker.
Oh, that second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Yeah, big explosion, got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And that puts him at 2 under for his round, 4 under for the tournament.
Short par 4-8. Frank, as a commentator, as a fan, I love seeing guys go for it on a short par 4. Try to get to the green. Is it a good idea?
We're going to find out very, very quickly, but I love the moxie, though. I mean, the fact that people want to try and do this, that's what this game's all about. Give it a go. Laying up gets you nothing.
And that will do just fine. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
Now this for birdie.
And not too much break on this, maybe a little to the right, but it's going back up the hill, so we can't leave it short.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by.
I tried to warn him. You have to hit it.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at 4 under. Again, good flow to this golf course, good variety. So coming off that drivable par 4-8, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one. Good work off the tee here. That is safely into the short grass, just left of center. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit.
Beginning the inward half now with a par 5 10th. It's not quite 600 yards, but it is close. It's a pretty good hole, Frank.
It is. The only thing really in the player's favour is it plays downhill, so not quite its full yardage. Avoid that bunker on the left. Will give you a chance to go for this par 5 and 2. But also look down there. If you look very, very closely on the left side, just short of this bunker, is a nice layup bunker. Can't reach? Avoid that.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and two, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off a back 9. Will certainly help the cause. Next up, the 462-yard par 4 11, slight dogleg to the left. Carry the corner to avoid the bunker at the elbow. He'll have a great look at the green. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker.
Comes up a little bit short. I dare say you chose the same club you go out of the fairway, correct? But out of a fairway bunker, you're normally going to take a little bit more because sometimes you choke down on the club a little bit. You can't rotate as much, so you don't generate as much speed.
From about 8 feet.
Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Safely in, wheel to bogey here at number 11. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or mess with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's got 116 yards to the front, 145 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. Okay, that one finished off for a par, and he'll stay at -3. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and a chance at birdie is yours.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Eight-foot putt here.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is.
Now to the par 4 14th. It's only 344 yards, not long by today's standards. But Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of the screen. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down at just about anywhere on the screen. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. So after that bomb of a drive, this is second to the par 4. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. This for birdie now at 14.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Nope. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. We now come to the final par 5 of the day, the picturesque 577-yard 15th dogleg left with a second shot over water. This hole is not for the faint of heart. And that one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move to 4 under. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole. 16, 17, and 18. They call it the Green Mile. And it begins with the 506-yard par 4 16. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second. A birdie putt now at 16.
And he may need to give this just a little extra. He's going straight up the hill, but otherwise fairly painless.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is.
So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost, and it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making two. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
Probably scared off by the water, and with good reason, as that is safe but in the rough. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second.
Oh boy, far from a good shot, that.
Oh, what a hard save that would have been. But instead, it scoots just by. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. There aren't many golf courses that are both menacing and beautiful. Quail Hollow certainly is in that category, and this is a great example. The finishing hole, 494 yards, the 18th. It's a downhill tee shot. It is framed by that nasty bunker on the right. The real trouble, though, and we've seen this with tournaments through the years that have come down to the wire, is that stream on the left. If you hook it a little bit too far, you're wet. Then there's that uphill second shot, and the stream is still in play. There's a lot going on here on this finishing hole. Oh, this is going to flirt with danger left. No, this finishing stretch can really take a lot out of you. And that ball into the creek here at 18. All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll become his 4th now to the par 4.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit. So, Frank, not much movement here on moving day and even par round. And they're going to find themselves pretty well out of the picture.
Yeah, even par on the 3rd round is certainly going backwards in my book. But yeah, if you can't win, then at least maybe find something this on this final round that maybe you can use next week, the week after.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PG. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. The leader is JT Poston. He currently sits at 12 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer playing out the string, trying to finish this tournament on a high note. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Yeah, bunkers all around this first hole, and that will lead to an early test. Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Oh, how about that for a little early round confidence? That is in for par here at the first. And he'll stay right where he is. A dogleg right at the first and a dogleg left here at Quail Hollow second. Another excellent par 4 here. This one measuring around 450 yards. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he'll fall back to 1 under par.
Start of this golf course, Frank, asking the players to hit some quality shots. T2 green, third is no different.
Exactly. You get a dogleg right, then you get a dogleg left, and now you get a straightaway par 4 with just one bunker on the right side. It's 320 yards to get past that bunker. Needless to say, it needs to be avoided, but then the second shot's played downhill. But it's right there in front of you.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
That will be a great look at birdie.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he moves it to 2 under par. First par 3 of the day here at Quail Hollow is not a long one. It's just 167 yards the fourth. But if you get too aggressive, and that's understandable given you have a short iron in your hands, you could end up in one of those 3 bunkers guarding the front of the green. So be careful, and club selection is important here.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Second shot now here at the par 3. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll stay at 2 under. Here's another really good par 4. 449-yard fifth. And what's crucial here is to split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area right at the dogleg to the right. If you're able to do that, good chance to make a birdie. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
134 yards left to the flagstick today. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Okay, not the intended plan there, as this ball is going to wind up a foot or 2 off the green. think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. They'll drop back now to 1 under par. Next up, the first par 5 of the day, the 546-yard 7. 2 fairway bunkers on the left side, presenting the only real trouble off the tee. Avoid those, and you have a good chance to get home in 2. That, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he will definitely not say no to that. That is going to come to rest squarely in the... So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And he gets it to 1 under for his round, 3 under for the week.
Now to the ninth, better than 500 yards, and it is a par 4. Is this one of the hardest holes on the course, Frank?
It certainly is. It's a great way to finish this front nine. Dogleg left, and they put the bunker right where you want to aim it, down that right side. So now you got to go a little closer to the trees. But don't go left. Please don't go left. Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. And, well, just needed a few more feet out of that one.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. We start the inward half with the longest hole at Quail Hollow, 592-yard par 5. Fairly straight. Avoid that fairway bunker on the left and let it rip. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
A dead-on look here for birdie. No problems there. That one in for a birdie. And he's going to get this to 3 under par.
The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The 2 bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. and a deceptively quick green from back to front. Now that tee shot just finds the first cut. Ball does sit up there, not too much of a problem.
Now this, his second to the par 4 from just off the fairway. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. It's another really pretty hole, and there's so many here at Quail Hollow. It's just so lush. Not a ton of trouble here on this par 4. You're not getting the fairway off the tee. Again, it's green light situation.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
And that one had the right idea, but it's going to run by and just hold on to the fringe at the back of the green. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is.
Par 3, 13th hole, 208 yards, and this begins a series of holes that will test even our best players.
And the fast green on top of it. You know, Quail Hollow, Rich, as we know, is some of the quickest greens on the PGA Tour. Anything above the hole on this green is going to be very, very fast. Also, the right side of this green, if you look carefully, if you try and hit your iron shot of the right side, it has a tendency to kick further right, and more than often, it actually rolls off the green.
Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. Now a second to this par 3. "13 feet away." Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Here's another chance to be a hero. It's a par 4, and it's just under 350 yards. Give it some thought. You're feeling limber. You're launching them a long ways. Have at this par 4. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. Will certainly help the cause.
15th hole, the par 5 is 577 yards and a chance here to really turn the momentum in your favor.
You're right, Rich. Very much a swing hole because eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot. You could say that on any par 5, but a long one downhill is going to go even further. And then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot, and 6s, 7s, anything's in play.
Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Oh, so close to being good, that second shot. Now, the tricky bunker shot.
And this not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots. So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that first par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. Here it is, folks, the Green Mile, one of the most daunting finishing stretches in the game. It begins with a 506-yard par 4 16th, a dogleg to the right, demanding a draw on the second shot to take on the water. Missed the green right. It is a treacherous downhill shot to a green that runs away to the water. Good luck. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
Not a ton in this, but you have to hit it firm.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. Next up is Quail Hollow's signature hole, the 190-yard par 3 17. Tee shot playing almost entirely over water to a peninsula green. The bunker on the right collects many bailout tee shots, inviting disaster with a poorly executed explosion shot. A tester, to say the least. Okay, a little beyond the hole, but a good shot, and a birdie attempt coming up. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Well, this one is looking good. Could it be? Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction offline, or that would have gone in. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay at -3.
Here we go, the par 4 18th, the final 494 yards of this green mile. And it is no walk in the park, is it, Frank?
No, and the decision you have to make on the tee as well, Rich. You can see the stream all the way down the left side, plus the bunker on the right. So the decision is, do I hit 3-wood or something just short of the bunker, around 290 yards? Or do I have a club that can go 320 to the narrowest part of the fairway? So, fairway, longer shot, risk, shorter shot, your decision.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Oh, and that came out of the rough way too hot. It is back in the thick stuff. More problems.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit. So, Frank, all things considered, not a weekend to remember for our featured golfer, but hey, you can't win them all, right?
No, that's for sure. But hey, they beat half the field.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the historic Pebble Beach Golf Links, live first-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
Driver typically not the textbook play here, but executed to perfection, leaving a short iron for the approach.
And this going to wind up on the fringe and not particularly close either. Bit of a misstep there from a pretty good number. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
This from about 10 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at level par. Onto the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. This is a pretty hole, the third, 397 yards, just a gentle dogleg to the left, and you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dogleg, leaving yourself very short shot in, or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Look here at birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet.
And that was just a bit too firm.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is.
Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, fourth hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pop bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Here we are at the first par 3 at Pebble Beach. It's the 189-yard fifth. This was redesigned late last century by the great Jack Nicklaus, who has so much rich history here at Pebble Beach. That is going to be tough in there. That is into the heavy stuff. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
It's a tremendous par 5 here, the 6th hole. Frank, you can plainly see Stillwater Cove on the right. Where do you want to put this tee shot?
When you look at that tee that you're on for a start, Rich, you're 20 yards above. So whatever you hit's going to go at least 20 yards further. So I look at that first bunker, 270, really only playing 250 yards, and then the fairway sloping towards the right. So even a 3-wood for some of the longer players, just something that hits around there, could even be a long iron, it's going to scoot forward. If you get 270 yards out of your tee shot, I mean, you can still reach this par 5 and 2. Now this par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
10-foot putt left.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Moving on to the 106-yard par 3-7. One of the most beautiful holes in the world. Craggy rocks, blue skies, and the beckoning Pacific beyond. Absolutely breathtaking. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and this is the sort of putt that he can have a good run at, ever so slightly up the hill with a hint of movement from left to right.
Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. Now to one of the most picturesque par 4s in the world, the 8th hole here at Pebble Beach. Jack Nicklaus, who won the U.S. Open here, called it simply the greatest second shot to a par 4 anywhere in the world. All right, in the fairway.
Frank, just the visuals on this second shot to number 8, mind-boggling.
Yeah, this is really where Pebble Beach attracts the best players in the world. Sitting on top of that hill, and you look at this green that angles away from the player on the player's right. Plus, you actually have to look at the putting surface. There's only a small area of flat surface. If you come up, anything sort of 5 or 6 yards short on that putting surface, it will come off. But also, too, you can, if you have a little bit of local knowledge, don't tell too many people, but you can use the back edge of the green, too, to roll the ball back.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Frank, you might be tempted to just stare off at the Pacific Ocean. It's right there. But you'd also better have your focus on what is one of the more challenging par 4s in the game.
Yeah, this stretch, 8, 9, 10, demands just not just concentration, but really great shots. The tee shot here has to be struck absolutely flush down that left side. And the reason why, if you look closely, is this fairway, just everything moves to the right. So if you sort of pitch it in the middle of the fairway or the right-hand side of the fairway, it's going to go in the rough and leave you a really difficult second shot. So a great drive here is rewarded.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
12 feet still to go. That one led perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th, and that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. Starting the backside with a 444-yard par 4 10th, the last in this stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
131 all the way to the flag today. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Nope. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, this you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway find.
A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Oh, it doesn't hurt to leave it short when you do that. Well done. That is a birdie from off the green. This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par 3s here at Pebble Beach, like number 7 or 17. But 12's a good one at 202 yards. Ideally, you want to work this right to left, just a baby draw, and try to get it to land softly because the green tends to be really firm. That one safely on the putting surface.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just 1 shot off the top spot. Here we are at Pebbles 13th, 401-yard par 4 that some consider a bit of a breather on the course. Birdie is definitely a possibility here. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 4 under.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570-plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. Next up, the 393-yard par 4 15th. Tee shot in the fairway gives the players an excellent shot at birdie, but be careful losing it right onto that 17-mile drive. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
He's looking at 96 yards to the front, 113 to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is.
Par 4 16th hole. Frank, what's the right play off the tee?
You don't need driver here for a start, Rich. It's a long iron or even a fairway wood. Now, you see that big gaping bunker in the middle of the fairway? That's not really in play. 205 yards gets over that. But that's the line. If you look closely up the right there, those two bunkers, you just see a little sliver of the bunker, the left of the two on the right. That's sort of a no-no. So anything slightly left of that runs out about sort of 280 yards, that is prime. Well, that wind kept taking the ball all the way across the side of the fairway to the left-hand side, first cut of rough.
So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
A birdie putt now at 16.
Dead center on the reed. Got to keep the pace up and get it up the hill. Yeah, I think he knew right away that was never going to get there.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is.
Seventeenth hole here at Pebble Beach, all about history and all about beauty. Frank, what's the best way to make that three and get onto that 18th tee?
Well, first of all, it depends where the flag is cut, on the right side or the left side, because really this green is like a figure eight on a 45-degree angle. On the left side, it's a much longer carry, and you've got to really hit your tee shot properly to make the ball carry that bunker and stop in time. On the right side, you can see you go with a shorter club, and the target is bigger.
Oh, that's not going to be good. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Oh, nearly a great shot considering that lie in the rough. Just sadly comes to rest on the fringe.
So a good shot there, and likely going to limit the damage if he can finish that off.
Yeah, and at this point, you're just looking to make sure you don't make things any worse.
That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Well, you're not just playing the 18th hole at Pebble Beach, are you? You're taking a moment to soak it all in. Stand on that tee box, look out at the Pacific Ocean, think about what's happened here, who's played this hole, who's made history here, and then you let it rip. This one starting a little bit left. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Oh yeah, bottom of the barrel for birdie here at 18. That's going to wind up an opening round 68, 4 under par. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day one.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though. Boy,